Short live rant. Yeah. Alright, people. Here it is. I have respect for the people who respect me. They give you this whole statement of respect your elders. I do. But I'm starting to get a little old myself. I'm a lot closer to 50 than I am to 40. And just because I still mostly look young and got these people that they like to go to the grocery store and they act entitled. People of all different colors. But here in my community, it tends to be mostly affluent, white, older couples. Now look, I don't mind somebody pushing a basket in front of where I'm looking. I understand. You got to pass me at some point. That's fine. But if you like to go and push your basket right in front of where I'm looking on a shelf and then park it there and go to just lollygagging as you look over the whole shelf for one specific product, and you touch 15 or 16 different products, but you don't actually put them in your basket and you're just camping out. You know what? First time I'll let it pass. Sure, not a problem. But you can't look at me and go, oh, we didn't see him. Trust me. I'm a fairly good-sized individual. They're not just going to say, oh, I didn't see him. Not in a grocery store. So the second time that it happens, you know what? Okay. The first time is just one of those things. No big deal. It happens. I mean, I'm all right. The second time, all right, you're starting to make a habit of it. But you go for that third time. Well, now you're just being downright rude. And just to be honest, at that point, I stop caring whether you're elder than I am. And I start deciding to tell you about life, such as the older couple today. Went to the grocery store, didn't have very many items that I needed, but if I'm looking at a shelf and not touching a bunch of stuff, and you park a basket in front of me for the third time, that's when I decided to tell them, look, you've already parked it in front of me twice. When you park it in front of me this time, I'm going to dump your whole basket all over the ground and make you go get all your stuff again. Now, is that wrong of me? By the way, howdy Paul, howdy Boris, and howdy Jose. I got my international crew in today. Now, I'll be honest. They weren't 70, 80, 90 years old. They were only maybe 5 or 6 years older than I am, but they just look older than everybody else. That's not my fault. I got blessed with dark hair that hangs on for a while. It doesn't gray up a lot. Now I'm starting to show some gray, here on the sides. No big deal. But like I said, I'm a whole lot closer to 50. Howdy, Boris. Say hi to your friend for us. And you take care. And believe me, I am going to be on at between 3 and 4 o'clock today, doing a live. But as I was saying, if somebody wants to just go ahead and have that respect, I don't mind giving them the respect before they actually earn it with me. But when they show that they feel that that respect is completely deserved no matter what, and that they can be rude to you, Older people, and look, I'll include myself in this. When I get so old that someone needs to tell me to stop parking my shit in front of them, all right, I will. I'm not going to be offended about it. But I still have that look. I see someone on the aisle. I try to get my basket out of their way. If I'm somehow in their way, I'll actually pull my basket out of their way a little bit so that they can get to what they're looking at. But you got a lot of people out there that they do the grocery store the exact same way that they drive on the street. And I guarantee they drive on the street the same exact way. They do not care that you're there. They decide they want it, and to hell with the rules or being nice or doing anything that would maybe keep them safe. I drive a big old truck. Someone tries to drive through me, they're probably on the losing end of this. Knuckle hangers? No. Old. Old and demanding respect without actually even attempting to show any modicum of respect to anybody else. Now, like I said, I respect my elders. I understand they've had a hard life. But if you think that I'm going to just keep letting it pass while you be rude to me, it's not going to happen. It didn't work for my dad. Didn't work for my mom. Doesn't work for my mother-in-law. My wife's older than me. Okay, only by about 4 months. But it doesn't work for her either. Now, I let them push me into being somewhat a bit rude. But I'm big enough of a person that when I tell them, hey, look, stop being a rude bastard, basically. I mean, I might not cuss them right off in a grocery store. But when I tell them, stop being this way, the funny thing is, they stop. And it could be just because they start looking at me as, oh, crap. We've pissed off that one big bad dog that nobody should ever want to piss off. Well, Mike, it's not that they're the only ones left if they're there as a group. And Jose, I agree with you. Some of them believe that they have the right to just be rude and it doesn't matter. They don't have to show any kind of human decency. Now, Mike, I don't mind you saying you're going to be a nasty old man. Tell you what, there won't be if I get put in a nursing home, there won't be a nurse without a pinched butt. Guys, too. But let's be honest. If you're going someplace and you're out in public and you want to act like an ass, you should be prepared when people treat you the same way you are treating everybody else. Now, young people, this goes for y'all as well as me. Howdy, James. Me on a rant? No way. Yeah, right. I go on rants all the time. Now, if I saw a group of teenagers at the grocery store, I'd probably fall over from shock. But if I saw a group of teenagers at the grocery store working on getting a list, you know what? Maybe they're doing it for their parents. Maybe this is the first apartment they've got and they've actually still have to feed themselves. You know, there's all kind of things. But I'm going to at least not be rude to these people the very first time I see them. And some people just can't seem to handle that. So, anyways, my rant's over. Here it is, 10 minutes in. It should have only been 5, but I liked seeing y'all. Remember, we're going to be on at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Go until 4. We're going to have Yardism and Cane Rod and Mike. And there's possibilities that people are going to go live after... Oh, not Mike, but Martin. Sorry. Coffee hadn't kicked in yet. I've had some. It just hadn't kicked in yet. But yeah, so Martin, and then there's possibilities of people going live after Martin. Got a full day there. So yeah, basically this rant was just out there to say, I don't mind people saying respect your elders. I mean, they've probably earned some respect no matter what the situation. But I also like to say, look, there's no reason to just be a rude asshole just because as an elder you might deserve some respect. It's okay to keep continuing to show some respect to the rest of the humans out there, whether you think they deserve it or not. It's possible they might be meaner than you, and it could be in your best interests. So, as community, y'all remember how I like to say this. Let's take care of ourselves and take care of each other.
And you're elderly.
Well, that's just because you're 3 months elderly than me. Don't say some bullshit, woman.
You're so stupid.
Mike, you can be a mean old fart. You just have to expect that when you run up into someone like me and you're trying to be a mean old fart, I'm going to be mean right back to you eventually. I just prefer that people not push me into it. I have enough problems controlling my own temper without someone pushing it past its limit. Anyways, let's all just take the time and effort to take care of ourselves, take care of each other, do our best with that. And as per always, remember, long lives, big bowls, and long ashes. I will see y'all at 3 o'clock. That is Central Time. Pretty much whatever the regular time is that I'm on, wherever y'all are, I will be there. And, Mike, I'm good. I'm good. Anyhow, I will see y'all all soon. Y'all take care. As Mike would say, be well. And garage. And I will see y'all later. Bye for now. But remember, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.